Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my live reaction for SSSS.Gridman, Episode 4. This live reaction is clearly late, but that's what happens when life happens. So I'm going to try to catch up to this and Goblin Slayer and get JoJo's out on time. So I'm trying to catch up to my videos since I had a lot of work stuff and school stuff going on this weekend, but hopefully those issues um, won't happen with episodes 5 for each series. So yeah, let's just get started with this reaction and hope that the next reaction has 0 issues. I mean, you're wearing a jacket, so how hot can it be? That's like when Kirito's sister or cousin or whatever complained about how cold it was when she was wearing short shorts. Like if like maybe your clothing should actually reflect the weather. That's all I'm saying. Like if you're gonna complain about it, then hey, maybe I'm wrong though. Maybe common sense doesn't apply anymore. Only 2 people on the bus. That's either really lucky or really bad, and she's about to do something. She just comes out with it. So in other words, that's it. So in other words, that's it. Yo, that fan service. That's hilarious. Should they tagged along too? Why? What's the point? So you couldn't do this in the States because the FBI would break down the door. Freaking 21-year-olds hanging out with like 16-year-olds, man. Excuses. Though I'd probably do the same thing because that seems like a really annoying situation to be in. Even I'm annoyed. Just having to watch this. I don't find this interesting at all. I know, seriously. Wow. Jeez. Well, I guess she found a way to stealth kill people now as opposed to just sending giant kaiju monsters after them. How does he even eat with that mask on? He's like Goblin Slayer. How would he understand that? That literally makes no sense to somebody who has no memory of the events. Why do people in anime find it so difficult to actually explain what's going on? It's not like, why would some dude randomly follow you? Like, you're telling him he's in danger, and he has no reason to believe that at all. It's just something weird that some random girl that you met once is saying. And now it's going to be 2-on-1, which isn't actually unfair because Gridman's been using allies the entire time. Caliber plus the tech guy. If he does you to count as an ally. Maybe I won't count him. No, I'll count him and Gridman as one and the same. So, oh, so now all of them are gonna go. Yeah, so see, so that's not even unfair. If anything, they're the ones being unfair. They're always ganging up on these kaiju. Transformers, robots in disguise. Transformers, more than meets the eyes. What? What?
止まっちゃったじゃん。
多分パソコンみたいに固まったんだ。
一旦切れば。
ダメなんだぞ。
そうなの？またついたんだからよくない？
Ultraman's like, or not Ultraman, Gridman. Gridman's like looking around like, oh, what happened?
なら一番強いのは誰ですか?
All of them gonna raise their hand. Okay. Alright, well at least they're not arrogant. How do you just appear out of nowhere like that? That's a really cool visual. That's a really cool visual. That's something that you can put as your wallpaper or something. Did he just transform back unintentionally? Now what's she gonna throw at him? Food? More food? Her phone again? Like, yeah.
学校行く気しないんですけど。
Okay, so that was Gridman episode 4. I thought it was an okay episode. Shorter reaction than normal just because, I mean, there wasn't as much going on in the episode until the very end. Especially with the with the group dates, you know, not much to really react to there. So, yeah, just a shorter reaction than normal, but still, the parts that were good were good. The fight is usually the most enjoyable part of the episode. So I usually just I like taking that part of it in, the stuff that leads up to it. So this show is definitely similar to Star Driver in that way, where the main parts of the episode are all just character interactions, but the very end of the episode is the fight. And Star Driver did that really well. Star Driver is usually the series I point to when people assume that Monster of the Week kind of stuff just is always bad. Usually I point to Star Driver and say that, no, look at Star Driver. Watch this show and you'll see how Monster of the Week can actually be done well. Gridman is looking like it's trying to become another series like that does Monster of the Week well. But I think Star Driver did its character interactions better. Yeah, I mean, there isn't really much to say. The group date, Kaiju always appearing around where Rika is, Akane not really liking interacting with people in general. Yeah, I mean, there really wasn't much to this episode until the very end, so it was an okay episode. It was decent. But, yeah, that's that, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at BlacklistOTA, and I will see you guys next time.